Hi everyone, welcome to Lawyer Up by NDV Law. This is Attorney Karlo Nicolas, Senior Partner of Nicolas and the Vega Law Offices. Do you want to collect money from someone who owes you but cannot afford to spend on heavy legal fees? Is your lessee not paying his or her rent and you do not want the hassle of a long and tedious court trial? Did you deliver products to your customers yet he did not pay you? Have you experienced not being paid for the services that you rendered? Perhaps a small claim action is the right course of action to take. In today's video, I will be discussing with you everything that you need to know about filing a small claims case in the Philippines. The first question: what are small claims under Philippine law? Small claims are civil claims which are exclusively for the payment of money or reimbursement of a sum of money not exceeding 400,000 pesos or 300,000 pesos depending on the venue of the claim. Now this is amended by the most recent Supreme Court Circular, OCA Circular number 45-2019, which took effect on April 1, 2019. Number 2. What are considered small claims actions? Small claims actions are claims where the value of the claim does not exceed 400,000 pesos exclusive of interest and costs for metropolitan trial courts and 300,000 pesos exclusive of interest and courts for municipal trial courts, metropolitan circuit trial courts, municipal circuit trial courts, and municipal trial courts in cities. Now, for money owed under any of the following would be covered by a small claim. The first is a contract of lease, a contract of loan, contract for services, a contract of sale, a contract of mortgage, and where liquidated damages are involved arising from contracts, and the enforcement of an amicable settlement with the barangay or an arbitration award on a money claim. Now let's cite some examples of small claims cases. One is a case to collect money from a person who owes you money, the debtor. Second is a case to collect unpaid rental payments from a lessee. Third, a case to recover the deposit made for a lease after the expiration of a lease. Another example of a small claims case would be a case to collect payment of a commission or a case to collect payment for services rendered. Cases to collect payments for goods of property sold or delivered are also covered by small claims, and also those for reimbursement for property, deposit, or money loan. Finally, a purely civil action for the payment of money covered by a bounce check or a stop check is also covered by a small claim. Now, what is the purpose of small claims? The purpose of a small claims case or its process is to provide a simpler and more inexpensive and expeditious means of settling disputes involving money claims or purely money claims. Where do I file a small claims case? A small claims case is filed with the Metropolitan Trial Court, Municipal Trial Court in cities, Municipal Trial Court, and Municipal Circuit Trial Courts. Since this is a civil case, it must be filed in the city or municipality, A, where the plaintiff resides, the person suing resides, or where the defendant or the person being sued resides, or if the business of the plaintiff is lending or banking or other similar businesses, in the city where the defendant resides if the plaintiff has a branch in that city. Now, what is the procedure for filing a small claims case in the Philippines? A small claims case is commenced by filing with the court an accomplished and verified statement of claim in duplicate, accompanied by a certificate of non-forum shopping, splitting a cause of action, and multiplicity of suits, and 2 duly certified photocopies of the actionable documents subject of the claim, as well as the affidavits of the witnesses and other evidence to establish the claim. Let us note that no evidence is allowed during the hearing which was not attached or submitted together with the claim submitted to the court unless good cause is shown for the admission of such additional evidence. The plaintiff, the one claiming, shall pay the docket and other legal fees unless allowed to litigate as an indigent. The legal fees are roughly 2% of the claim. The court examines the claim and it may dismiss the small claims case outright if it finds grounds to justify the dismissal. Now, if no ground for dismissal is found, the court shall issue summons on the day of receipt of the statement of claim, directing the defendant to submit a verified response. If the defendant cannot be served with summons, the court shall order the plaintiff to cause the service of summons within 30 days from notice. Otherwise, the case shall be dismissed. Now, the court shall also issue a notice to both parties directing them to appear before it on a specified date of time for the hearing with a warning that no unjustified postponement will be allowed. The defendant, of course, shall be allowed to file and serve with the court and the plaintiff a duly accomplished and verified response within a non-extendable period of 10 days from receipt of the summons. The response shall be accompanied by certified copies of documents, as well as affidavits of witnesses thereof. No evidence shall be allowed during the hearing which was not attached to or submitted together with the response unless good cause is proven for the admission of these additional documents or evidence. Now, the party shall appear on the date designated for the hearing personally or through a representative, but authorized by a special power of attorney. Let us note, a lawyer cannot appear to represent the party during any small claims proceedings. Now, at the hearing, the judge shall exert best efforts to bring the parties towards an amicable settlement. Now, if the case is settled, the settlement shall be reduced in writing, signed by the parties, and submitted to the court for approval. If no settlement is reached, the hearing shall so proceed in an informal and expeditious manner and terminated within the same day. Now, after the hearing, the court shall render its decision within 24 hours from the termination of the hearing. The decision shall immediately be entered by the clerk of court in the court docket and a copy thereof to be served on both parties. Question: can the decision of the small claims court be appealed? The answer is no. The decision shall be final, executory, and non-appealable. Another question: can lawyers attend or appear during the hearing? Lawyers are not allowed to appear in behalf of or represent a party to the case. They can attend, of course, if they are among the parties to the small claims case. Now, can a representative appear in the hearing? Yes, but not a lawyer, and provided that an appearance by the representative is substantiated by a special power of attorney, and provided further that the non-appearance of the party is for a good and legitimate cause. Again, it's important that the party appearing in behalf of the other is not a lawyer. Now, if I do not know, for example, how to make a statement of claims and other legal documents, what can I do? You see, the Supreme Court has already made templated and downloadable forms for the following: the statement of claim, the verification and the certification of non-forum shopping, splitting a cause of action and multiplicity of suits, the response, the plaintiff's return or manifestation, the motion to plead as indigent, the special power of attorney, the joint motion for dismissal, the motion for approval of the compromise agreement, the motion for execution. These are all forms that may be secured directly from the courts in hard copies or downloadable from the appropriate websites online. Now, I want to know more about small claims cases. What reference or resource material can I read? For small claims cases, you may read Administrative Matter Number 08-8-7-SC, also called the 2016 Revised Rules of Procedure for Small Claims Cases issued by the Supreme Court. Now, that's everything you need to know about filing a small claims case in the Philippines. If this video has been helpful, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button. You can also visit our website, ndvlaw.com, to learn more about legal matters in the Philippines. Thank you for watching Lawyer Up by NDV Law. Again, this is Attorney Karlo Nicolas of Nicolas and the Vega Law Offices.